Welcome to Stephen's Academic Tuition Center. With me here is a biology paper 2 theory 2024 internal paper, and it was written on 5th November on Tuesday. So I'll try to solve section A questions. The next time I'll do section B. So from the diagram, from question A, as you can see, question 1, figure 1 shows an experiment on osmosis. So as you can see, this one is an experiment on osmosis. So I have the part F here, which is this one, the level of the glucose solution, the level of water, the G part G here, and also water and the glucose solution. Figure 1.0, which is 1. So question A says identify the parts labeled F and G in the diagram. So as you can see, the part A here, part F is the glass tube. So the glass tube, okay. Then a G, this G, as you can see, this part acts as a cell membrane, which is the Vskin tube. The Vskin tube. Okay. The question is B. State the property of G which make it to function in the experiment in figure 1. So this part, in fact, it acts as a cell membrane, which is so say it is a selectively permeable. Permeable. Good. Selectively permeable. Yeah. Section C. At the end of the experiment, explain how the following could have changed the level of glucose solution. So as you can see in the beaker here, there is this beaker, there is water here. And then in the Vskin tube here, there is glucose. And we know that osmosis, since this process is osmosis is the movement of water molecules, which means only the water molecule move from the beaker to the Vskin tube. So which means the volume of the liquid or solution in the Vskin tube will increase, while the volume of the solution in this beaker would decrease. So I think that what will happen to the level of the glucose solution? So this glucose solution here in the Vskin tube, so it will increase. So you can say it will increase or rise, just same. So say it will increase, or if one can say rise, just same. Then the level of water in the beaker, so it will decrease or reduce. It will decrease or reduce. Decrease or reduce is the same. Then I'll go to question D. What control experiment could be carried out alongside the experiment in? So the control experiment here, what we can do, we can use the same setup. So we can use the same setup, but use or replace the selective Vskin tube with non-selective one. So but use selectively Vskin tube, which is non-selectively permeable. Let me use the word permeable here. permeable. Okay, Yakwan. So it means we can use the same setup, use the same setup, but use non-selective permeable Viscin tube. Good. So we can use the same setup, but we need to just to change. While there's the selective permeable here, we can use selective. Then question E, the question reads, name two other methods of movement of particles of substances apart from the one demonstrated. So the other methods of movement of particles, so we can say diffusion here, and also the active transport. So these are the answers for the first question. Now go to question 2. Question 2 is under the digestive system. As you can see, the figure 2 shows the part of the human digestive system. So as you can see, the parts are being labeled here. So the question says, identify the part labeled H. The part labeled H. So this H, in fact, this H, as you can see, the pancreas. So H is a pancreas. H is pancreas. It is pancreas. Good. Then I is, as you can see, the I here is rectum. I is rectum. I is rectum. So I is rectum. Then explain the function B. Explain the function of the parts labeled J and K. So we need to understand first what is J. J is, what is J? J is this big intestine or large intestine. So this is a colon. So J is a colony, and the purpose of the colony is to colon absorption of water and the nutrients as well. Good. Okay, that's a J. Then K. What is K? K is this gallbladder. So gallbladder, this part, in fact, gallbladder is used for temporal storage for bowel. Yeah. So this one is just used for the temporal storage of bowel. It's a gallbladder. Then state 3 metabolic function of the part labeled AO. So AO is the liver. So the function of the liver, number 1, you can say detoxification of poisons, e.g. Okay, so due to space, I'll just say e.g. Alcohol, and converting them into less toxic. So pay attention here. So the purpose of the liver, the first one is the detoxification of poisons, e.g. alcohol, and converting them into less toxic. Then number 2, I'll say so destruction. I'll say destruction of odd red blood cells. So destruction of the red blood cells, and also So destruction of the red blood cells, which resulting in formation of bile, which is important in emulsification of fats. So in short, due to space, I'll just say the function of the liver. The second one is destruction of the old red blood cells, resulting in the formation of bile, which is important in emulsification of fats. Okay, the number 3 is so conversion of excess glucose to glycogen. Good. So the liver also converts the excess glucose to glycogen, and the storage of glycogen, thereby regulating the level of blood sugar. So the liver it play a very important role in balancing or maintaining the level of sugar in the body. For example, if the sugar level is very high in the body, the hormones, which is called insulin, you convert the excess glucose to glycogen. And if the sugar level is low in the blood, the glycogen again, the glucagon will convert the excess glycogen to glucose. So that's the function of the liver. In fact, liver, it has got 8 functions, but since here they say 3, so I've just tried to summarize these 3 importance of the liver, or the functions of the liver. Then question D, the question says, I'll try to effect all the elements of the part labeled J. So to identify J from the diagram, our J is the colon. So now they're telling us to try to effect all the ailments. So the ailments means the diseases that are associated with the region J, of the part labeled J. So the first one is diarrhea. In fact, diarrhea. So talk about diarrhea. So due to space, I'll just try to summarize. Diarrhea. So diarrhea, this is the passage. The passage of watery stool. So due to space, I'll say the diarrhea is the passage of watery stool, resulting in dehydration and loss of minerals, ions from the body. So talk about diarrhea. This is the passage of watery stool, resulting in dehydration and loss of mineral ions from the body. The next part is constipation. So supposed to be in here. Okay, constipation. So talk about constipation. Constipation, this is the difficulty in defecation. Since here they said explain, so I need to explain. So hope and trust you're able to get what I'm saying here. So constipation is difficult in defecation due to the hardness and dryness of feces resulting from insufficient roughage and water in the diet. So if you're lacking water and roughage in the diet, you face a challenge which is called the constipation, which is the difficulty in defecation due to hardness and also dryness of feces resulting from insufficient roughage and the water in the diet. So pay attention to this one. So since they say explain, so you can explain. You can say constipation and which is this difficulty in nidification due to hardness and the dryness of feces resulting from insufficient roughage and water in dirt. So I'll go to the next question. The next question, as you can see, this one is under flowering plants. So the question says, the figure 3 shows the reproductive structure of the flowering plant. As you can see, the P here, this is called tassels, and so this is the tassels, which is ingala. These are, as you can see, this is a leaf. Okay, so identify the parts labeled P and Q. So a P, as I said, this is a tassels. Okay, tassels. Then Q, these are what? It's a leaf. In fact, it's one, so it's a leaf. Good. What method of pollination take place in the plant? So this is the wind pollination. Okay. Give 2 reasons based on the structure of the plant in figure 3 for method of pollination identified in B. So because you can see the first one, because of its hanging, the hanging what? The hanging male flowers. Okay. And the next one is because of, so next one is male, this M, the male flowers are easily taken by winds. Okay. Then I'll go to the next question, which says explain how such plant can prevent pollinating itself. So how this plant can prevent pollinating itself, right? So you can say stigma develops to 4 days after anther have developed. Okay, good. So the last one, give a reason for your answer. So they want me to give the reason. The reason is that the seeds are edible, hence resulting or we can say reserving for planting. Good. So I'll go to the next question, which is under the vertebrum column. So the question reads, the figure 4 shows a vertebrum of a mammal, as you can see. Okay, Then identify the parts labeled R, T, and U in this figure. So the part labeled R, this R is centrum. So R is centrum. Then the T, why is T? T is a neural. The neural spine. Then U is, as you can see, U is a transverse process or section. Okay, process. State the function of the part labeled U. So U, which is the transverse process, U. So U, it provide the surface for the attachment of